Here are top 5 stock picks I'm watching closely as we start 2025. The markets have seen an impressive bull run over the past 2 years, and these stocks are well positioned to keep that momentum going. Let's start with the tech giant everyone knows, Apple. Now, you might be thinking, Apple only went up around 35% in 2024. Yes, and that's exactly what makes it so interesting right now. Looking at the daily charts, Apple has been showing us something fascinating. From July 2023 to June 2024, it was moving sideways, then broke out to hit record highs. After another consolidation period, it broke out again in November 2024. What's caught my attention is how it's pulled back to those previous highs, a healthy sign of a new base forming. Apple is in a race with Nvidia to become the first company to hit that magical $4 trillion market cap. And when we look at potential catalysts, there's so much to be optimistic about. They're rolling out AI features that could drive a massive iPhone upgrade cycle. We're talking about potential sales exceeding 250 million units in 2025. Add that to their expansion in emerging markets like India and Vietnam, plus their consistently growing services revenue, and we could see Apple pushing beyond $300 per share. Next up is Google. Similar to Apple, Google had what some might call an unremarkable 2024, with about a 35% gain since hitting record highs in April. But here's why I'm watching it closely. After that initial 25% climb from April to July, we saw a 24% pullback, followed by a strong 37% recovery to the $200 mark. Right now, it's in this fascinating mini consolidation between $200 as resistance and previous highs as support. Based on Google's history, when this stock decides to move, it really does move. The catalyst potential here is nothing short of incredible. Alphabet's Gemini 2.0 AI integration is making waves across its product lineup, elevating user experiences and operational efficiency. Meanwhile, Google Cloud continues to dominate, delivering a staggering 35% year-over-year growth in Q3 of 2024, with revenue hitting $11.4 billion. Thanks to the adoption of AI infrastructure and generative AI solutions. And then there's YouTube, thriving under Neil Mohan's leadership. Leveraging AI to supercharge its performance, YouTube saw ad revenue jump 12.2% year over year in Q3 2024, bringing total ad and subscription revenue to over $50 billion for the past year, a record-breaking milestone. These numbers underscore Alphabet's strategic brilliance and the immense growth potential ahead. Next up is Meta. Meta climbed around 70% in 2024 since setting record highs in January. We've actually been holding Meta since 2022, and we're looking to add more positions. And here's why. Because when this stock trends, it's like a juggernaut. Just look at that 580% recovery from the 2022 low. Currently, it's consolidating around $600, and I wouldn't be surprised to see it make light work of reaching $700 and beyond if the stock breaks out to new all-time highs and starts trending up again. The AI integration at Meta has been incredible, with their new AI assistant and those AI-enhanced Ray-Ban glasses really pushing the envelope. What's particularly exciting is how Meta is leveraging AI across their entire platform ecosystem. They're not just using AI for content moderation or ad targeting, they're fundamentally reimagining how people interact with social media. Their AI-powered content recommendations have dramatically increased user engagement, and their AI-driven advertising tools are delivering better results for advertisers, which could lead to higher ad spending per user. With 3.3 billion daily active users and advertising revenue up 22% to around $39 billion in Q2 2024, the growth potential here is massive. Okay, next up is Netflix, which is another fascinating stock. We saw a 90% climb in 2024, with 35% of that move happening when it set record highs in August. It came close to hitting $1,000, reaching about $942 before consolidating around $900. Here's what's really interesting. If Netflix breaks through $1,000, we could be looking at $1,500 in 2025. At these prices, there's always the potential for a stock split, similar to what Nvidia did last year. Their move into live sports, including NFL games and WWE's Raw, plus their booming ad-supported plan with 40 million global monthly active users, shows they're not just sitting on their laurels. They're actively expanding and innovating. Next up is Tesla, the most volatile stock in our lineup. After a massive 250% climb from April 2024's low, it briefly touched record highs near $500 in December before pulling back. This is a stock that needs special attention when it comes to risk management. The swings can be violent, but if it clears $500, we could see it rocket to $1,000 in 2025. Tesla's growth is driven by expanding EV production, advancements in full self-driving technology, and plans for an AI-powered robotaxi service by 2025. Beyond cars, Tesla is driving into robotics and AI with potential new markets for humanoid robots. Their energy storage products like Powerwall and Megapack align with rising renewable energy demand. Additionally, Tesla's regulatory credits business is thriving, projected to earn $1 billion in Europe alone, adding significant revenue. We're in what I call a momentum market. When stocks break out to new highs, they tend to keep going. This is exactly what we saw with Nvidia in 2023 and 2024. The key here is patience, waiting for these setups to confirm before entering positions. It's better to miss the first 5% of a move and be confident in your entry than to jump in too early and get caught in a false breakout. Looking at the bigger picture, the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq are both showing signs for continued growth over the long term, which typically provides a tailwind for these major tech stocks. Nvidia could be set to hit $200 and perform well through 2025. In this video, I'll explain whether there's still time to take advantage of the profits this stock continues to deliver.